Join me today while I'm getting my first tattoo. I'm pretty nervous because I haven't actually gotten a real tattoo. I have this one on my ankle. I don't know if it counts. It was a stick and poke when I was 18 years old. It's a little heart. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm putting my foot on the internet. It's a little heart. Ephemeral Tattoo reached out and wanted to see if I wanted to get a tat. I've looked into ephemeral before because as someone who has some commitment issues, I was really curious as someone who can't really make up their mind. Having the option of having the tattoo fade between 1 to 3 years sounded like something I wanted because I'm very indecisive. What if I look at the tattoo and I don't want it anymore? I don't know if that's your fear, but it's my fear. Good morning, it's currently 8:30 in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to the Ephemeral Tattoo studio. I had a few designs in mind when I went into the shop today. I'm either getting an orchid or even something like this where it's a little more dainty. I'm leaning towards this. We're gonna get ready because I need to wash my face, put sunscreen on, so let's go to the bathroom. I'm actually really nervous, so,
Level 1. Minutes past.
It's so cute. My sister joined me today because I was a little scared and I'm a little wuss when it comes to pain, so I asked her to come for emotional support and also so she can help me film. Shout out to you, sis. Thank you. We drove to Ephemeral, which this specific location was in San Francisco in the Mission District. Ephemeral has locations in Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, and I think they're expanding more. When I first got there, I was very nervous. I'm about to piss myself, I'm not gonna lie. So when we entered, I was sat down and explained how the tattoo works and what it's made out of. Basically, the ink that they use is actually formulated to have smaller deposits in your skin, so your body will naturally break it down over time. The tattoo is supposed to fade between 1 to 3 years. I've done my background check on Ephemeral because listen, what if the tattoo doesn't fade? And that was my biggest concern. I was scrolling on Reddit, I was scrolling on YouTube. The tattoos do fade over time. If you get thicker ones versus a thinner one, the thinner one will fade faster versus a thicker one with bolder lines. We signed consent forms and then we were led into the back, and the studio, let me tell you, if I can get my house to look like how Ephemeral Studio looks, I'm gonna be set because it was so aesthetic, it was so comfortable. They had snack carts, they had a refrigerator full of water, they had couches, they had bean bags, they had benches, they had a bunch of areas that you can make yourself feel comfortable in, which I was really nervous walking in. I kept whispering over to my sister, I'm gonna piss myself. I'm scared. I'm scared. My tattoo artist was Nez, and she was so lovely. You have to trust the person who's giving you a tattoo because, hey, listen, it's a tattoo. Those are needles stabbing into you. You have to feel comfortable with your tattoo artist. And she sat down next to me and asked me about my sketches because previously I messaged her what I would like. I eventually decided on the rose with the crescent. I don't think a tattoo needs to have a whole story behind it, you know? But I love moons. To draw half moons on myself, maybe that was inspired by Ariana Grande, I have no clue. And my birth flower was a rose, so then I chose to get a rose. So she went back into the back to sketch out the reference that I gave her. Because I wasn't sure on what size I wanted, she came back with 3 different sizes. It was hard to pick. I was literally like medium, large, medium, large, medium, large. I ended up deciding go big or go home, right? So I got the big one. She put the stencil on me. I laid down. I was really nervous. I told Nez, I was like, I'm gonna cry. I know I'm gonna cry because I can't handle pain that well. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, it didn't hurt that bad and I was literally like, oh. It's kind of nice actually. If you've ever played with a cat, it literally just feels like a little Kit Kat is clawing at you. It took maybe an hour and 30 minutes and I was done. After we took some photos, they dressed it up with a hydrocolloid band-aid. So it's been 4 hours since I got the tattoo and this is what it looks like with the hydrocolloid band-aid. Look at it, it's so cute! It's so cute! They walked me through the aftercare steps, and they sent me home with a little goodie bag. Sent me home with an aftercare list. It tells me everything that I need to do. This is the Dr. Bronner's unscented Pure Castile soap. An extra hydrocolloid band-aid. They also sent me home with Vanicream moisturizing cream. They also gave me some hydrocortisone because, if you don't know, tattoos tend to get a little itchy after. Last but not least, they sent me off with a little Polaroid of my little tattoo. I know it's gonna fade, so this is a great memory to have that this was my tattoo. It was such a great experience, and I know for a fact that I'm probably gonna go back for a few more in the future. I'm definitely gonna be posting updates on how this tattoo fades because I'm curious how it's gonna fade over time as well. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, comment what you think about my tattoo, and comment if you would get an ephemeral tattoo. Would you get something temporary or would you go for something permanent? Let me know. See you in the next video. Bye!